helicopter. This is not looking good, Akshay.
Well, let me give you all the details that we have in hand so far, Shiv. From Delhi to Sulur, 9 passengers list have been given, and in that very clearly we have the name of General Bipin Rawat as well as his wife Madhulika Rawat's name. And apart from that, from Sulur there was another flight which helicopter that took off, and in that what we're being told is from Sulur they were traveling to Wellington, and in that there was a crash that happened in the Nilgiri Hills in Coonoor, which is the upper part of Coonoor where the accident currently has happened. And immediately we're told that a fire accident also took place because of the crash, and the first response was from the locals in and around the area who with buckets of water were trying to stop the water. Immediately information was also passed on to administration, the local administration, and also to the army, and all of them immediately reached the spot. That was the first response that we're being told. We also know that senior Nilgiri collector as well as the senior officials from the local administration are also on the spot for the rescue operation. Army has also cordoned off the area, and they have been also trying to work along with the local administration for this rescue op. And what we're being told, Shiv, is that tragically 4 people have been killed in this accident, and apart from that 2 people with around 80% burn injuries have been taken to the Wellington Hospital for treatment, and search operations are still underway for the others who were on board. Till now we have no details as far as the health condition of Bipin Rawat or his wife, but right now prayers are high that they should return home safe, and also at this point of time we know that the Air Force has given out details stating that an investigation will be conducted as far as to what really panned out for leading to this accident. But to Shiv, multiple reasons can be there. One of the major contributor can also be the weather condition. We can see from all the visuals that we're getting that it has been extremely foggy in and around Coonoor. So right now we have to wait for information from investigation as to what really went wrong and how did the helicopter crash. But at this point of time prayers are on, Shiv, because it is a flight with a lot of senior officials on board, and a very tragic incident that has happened in Tamil Nadu. And right now we can also see from the visuals that along with the local administration, even people in and around that area are working in tandem to help in the rescue operations. We need to wait and watch as to what will really happen, but at this point of time we know that 4 people have been killed and 2 have been rescued and are undergoing treatment at the Wellington Hospital.
Madhulika Rawat, General Bipin Rawat were on board that helicopter. Their condition is not formally confirmed from the ground by agencies who are looking into the crash as we speak, but we're expecting more information to come out. The only categorical confirmation that we have is that Chief of Defence Staff Bipin Rawat was on board that helicopter. He is likely to have sustained similar injuries as well, but we will not speculate on what kind and what his condition is. There is more bad news coming though, however, that 3 people have been rescued, but 4 people are confirmed dead at the site itself. Their charred remains have been pulled out of the helicopter. So that's 3 rescued, 4 people confirmed dead, 7 others whose condition is hanging in the balance. We don't have a confirmation on that just yet, but we do have a reporter on the ground who's going to get us more in just a very short moment from now. We've got multiple images of the crash site, which shows you just how bad this accident was. You can see the tail boom of the helicopter. You can see that it has crashed into a wooded area where you can see a lot of logs burning as well, which has probably helped the post-impact fire. You can see people with buckets trying to douse those flames. This is aviation fuel that's burning, so it's going to be pretty difficult to put out with just those buckets. But these are, of course, local first responders. The images that we'll be getting in a few minutes from now will show you that there are more professional pieces of equipment that have been deployed on site to put out the post-crash fire. Helicopters don't have ejection mechanisms. The Mi-17 certainly doesn't. So when there is a catastrophic failure of this kind and it goes down and crashes down, into a mountain or on land, there is absolutely there is very little that anybody on board that helicopter can actually do. So unless the pilots are able to somehow regain control of the helicopter as it's falling out of the sky like a stone, it's a bad day for everyone on board that helicopter if it goes down from a certain height. And looking at the condition of the helicopter in these images, I can tell you that this was a pretty high intensity, hard impact accident that has taken place and doomed this helicopter and at least 4 people on board at this point of time. Akshaya continues to be with me. The Prime Minister, the Defence Minister are in touch at this point of time. There is likely to be a briefing in a short while from now by the Indian Air Force and the Indian Army or the Ministry of Defence. We're awaiting that. We're going to get you constant updates also on the condition of the people on board. Akshaya Nath continues to be with me. Akshaya, can you give us a run through of the agencies who are involved right now at the crash site? We can see some locals, first responders trying to throw water on the crash site, but I imagine by this time there must be military personnel as well on the ground.
Well, Shiv, the first responders, of course, were the locals in the area. They were the ones who were trying to douse the fire with the help of buckets of water. And immediately they were the ones also to alert local authorities about this incident. Fire and rescue department are in work right there. Also, as you said, army officials are also there. You can see multiple visuals where army officials are trying to cordon off the locals who are trying to come and take a glimpse of what really has happened. We can very clearly see officials are trying to move the crowd away so that the rescue operations can also go underway. We are also seeing in those visuals that multiple officials are carrying the injured as well. So far, we were told that 4 people were killed and 2 people with severe burn marks, around 80% is what we're being told, were taken to the Wellington Hospital as well. Currently, we're seeing that the local authorities, which includes the police, fire and rescue officials, as well as the army officials, all of them are working very closely to ensure that everybody who are there on board, they can be either rescued or the bodies can be retrieved. Very tragically, a couple of videos which we've seen from the spot also shows 2 people dead as well. So very, very tragic scenario panning out right now, Shiv, and the visuals are also heartbreaking, and we can only hope and pray that at least from now on it's some kind of a positive information as far as General Bipin Rawat or his wife's condition comes out. But as you were rightly mentioning, the kind of incident that has taken place is very, very tragic. One of the most intense accidents as far as a chopper crash is concerned in the state of Tamil Nadu. So at this point of time, we are seeing that all the focus is on Nilgiris, Kunnur specifically, where the crash has happened. And as far as the list of passengers are concerned, we're still waiting for an official confirmation from officials. But we know that from Delhi till at least Sulur and Coimbatore, 9 passengers were on board, which included General Bipin Rawat and his wife Madhulika Rawat. And from Sulur to Wellington, we don't know how many people were on board clearly. We're still waiting for an official number from officials because there has been clash as far as sources of information are concerned. Some people have given us 9 and some have said 14. So we're waiting for an official word on that regard. And as far as the flight is itself concerned, Shiv, the helicopter, we've been told by the IAF that they will be conducting a proper investigation and also finding out the source of the cause of that accident. So till then, we will not be speculating on what could have really went wrong. But just to put it out there, the weather condition in Kunnur has been very high, it has been foggy, so there could have been difficulty in flying. So that is also being mentioned along with the details which we're being getting currently, Shiv. But a very, very tragic incident. We're just waiting for more information from local authorities as well as the army officials as to know what has really gone wrong, how many more people have been rescued. But we will be putting out all the latest update on India Today as and when we get it, Shiv.
Okay, we're trying to reach out to the police on the ground. We're going to try and get in a word from the Tamil Nadu police as well, because they're among the first responders.